Hello, it's Sally here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be working on my calendar piece that I'm following along with Susanna at Vintage Blend Studios has created, and I'm working on my first piece. Now I've got a little bit further along. I've put in some little fluffy cloud type lace there, and I've also done some clouds here. I've canthor stitched the sea, I've canthor stitched the sky, and I've just done some wavy running stitches along on this piece of fabric. I've stitched down my sandy shore fabrics, and I've also this is some silk sari ribbon that I've stitched on with a blanket stitch, kind of like couched it on with a blanket stitch here, and also a thicker piece here that I've done. And then I've also attached this piece of sari silk. I've left this quite loose at the moment because I want to kind of tuck things in and around it. It's kind of like the shoreline, so that's where you find the shells and that have washed up onto the beach and whatnot. So I've kind of left that for now until I actually put on my little attachments, little sequins and other bits and bobs that I've got in here. I've got some buttons, I've got a sequin shell, some more sequins. I found some charms. I found a little anchor charm as well. I thought I might kind of maybe tuck that in. Oh, I've got either an anchor charm or I've got an anchor piece of fabric that I'd cut out before I found the charms. So I'm kind of leaning towards the charm, to be honest, but we'll see. What other charms? I've got a little boat there, but I also cut out a little boat here, which I think I'm probably going to use instead. So I quite like that. I've got a little, what's this? There's a little fish tail or mermaid's tail. And then some starfish. I've got lots of little bits there to choose from, but that's for another day. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to finish off attaching all my fabrics and ribbons that I've got. I've also found this piece here, which looks really a lovely sea greeny colour, so I thought I might attach that there. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that one today. And I've also got a Suffolk puff, which I think I'm kind of putting either there or I think there actually. I've got some waves to put on. It's from a little doily. So I'm going to start attaching anyway. So I found this thread here. It's a variegated pearl thread that I'm going to be using. I've used that on quite a lot of excuse me, quite a lot of this along here. I've used it to attach these clouds and to attach this cloud as well. I like the effect it gives, the variegated effect, so I'm going to use that to stitch down quite a lot of my fabrics and ribbons that I've got left to do. Now, another thing that I've not put on yet is the word January. And there is a reason for that, because here in the UK, January is quite a cold month, and this is not evoking January to me. So I don't know whether to leave this for like July, August, when that's kind of like the traditional time we go on holiday, go to the seaside. So I am not putting in my date, my month yet, because I don't think this is going to be January for me. Yeah, it's just not. I mean, I suppose I could think of it as, you know, it's January and we want a nice something to remind us of the sunshine when it's really cold and whatnot. I don't know. So I'm going to leave it for now anyway. The space is there, but I'm not putting it in yet. Right, this piece of ribbon, I'm just couching it on with a blanket stitch. It's quite a large blanket stitch. I want it quite loose, and I don't mind if the ribbon twists. I just think that'll all add to the effect that I want. So I'm just doing it quite, oh, what have I done there? I've done something wrong there. Not quite caught. Let me thread that through. I think that's why. I wasn't paying attention properly. Is that right? Yes, that's right. And now I've lost my twist in it. It's just there. Okay. So I think that will look quite good like that on the ocean. So that's like a kind of like a wave. When you look at the ocean, you see you can see different tones of blue and green and white. Done. And then I've got a little bit here of lace that kind of looks like a rolling wave, a little bit of froth, and then I think I've about finished the sea. I think that's all I'm going to add on to make my sea. So I'm pulling it towards me all the time. I don't think you can see if I pull it too close to me. These are quite large stitches, and quite much larger than those actually, but that's fine. It just seems to be how it feels as though it wants to be. More. Okay, one more will do it. It's getting quite a bit. I don't know how it's happened. I've not done that on purpose. Create a large stitch there, but it just seems to be how the fabric wants to lie. So I want to kind of go with that. Right, I'm just going to go in there to tie that stitch down. I think that will hold the stitch down. Yeah. Okay. Right, and just knot it at the back. Some of these fabrics I've just turned over and tacked down in place. I had to do this ribbon, the royal blue ribbon, because it frays a lot, and it was fraying quite a lot, so I had to turn it over and tack it down so that it wouldn't fray anymore. So there we go. I think that's okay. I might leave that a bit as it is. And then my next piece to sew on is this here. I'm going to do it here, and I'm going to it's kind of overlapping a little bit. I quite like that, so I'm going to use the same thread as well. I'm kind of keeping my my colours, the aqua blues, greens, and then beigey kind of colours. So I want it just to cover that little bit there. I'm just going to do little tacking stitches all the way around. we're already over halfway through January, so I saw Susanna's video last night. She's starting to get ready for the February one, which is hearts. Supposed to do for Valentine's Day in February. So that's that done. I'm going to just leave that bit, it doesn't matter too much. I might just, yeah, I'm just going to pick it up from the back and just not go all the way through, just kind of tack it down onto the edge. But I've not got any plans as to what to do with whether I'm going to do it like Susanna's doing hers. She's doing hers in a roll. I'm not sure whether I'm doing it like that, or I'm not sure yet. I've not decided. I've got all year to decide. So right, that's that. I've got this little bit of wave here, which I was kind of thinking that would look nice over that little bump bit there, but then I've got this here, and is that too much? So should I do it just somewhere there? Let me just get some more thread. Oh, and then also I've got my my foliage as well to put in. So I'm just going to go for it there, I think, or do I put it down here? No, I'm going to go on this one here because I want to have a scattering of sequins and shells on that layer. So is that the right way, or is that upside down? I think that's the right way. I'm going to try and spread it out a little bit. So I'll start here. Now I did cut this off, so it may be a little bit delicate where I've cut it off. Just it looks like it wants to start to fray if it's handled too much. And I'm just doing a straight stitch, tacking stitch just over it, just to attach it. It's nothing fancy. Come down and round here. How are you all today anyway? I hope you're all well. You're finding a little bit of time to stitch. I'm just sneaking this video in between work and jobs and stuff. Always something to do. Moving around trying to stay warm because it's a lovely sunny day today, but it's very cold, and I don't know whether we're going to get snow or not, but it has been forecast somewhere in the UK, but it's not hit us yet, or it doesn't look like it. I mean, the sun is really shining. It is a bright sunny day, but I don't know whether we'll miss it or not. But it's supposed to be -3, and then -6 in the night, I think. So it's getting quite chilly. I'm just going to come down the bottom and just attach the bottom. I'm going to try and get it as close to the ribbon as I can get it. Oops. Just pull it down closer together and that will do it. And that's done. And then I'm going to concentrate on my my foliage, I think. So that's the only other bit of decorative sewing that I've got left to do. Right, I'm just going to try and get a little stitch in here because this is where it's starting to fray. Don't know whether that's going to help or not. Yes, it is starting to fray just here. There, that should do it. I can always put another stitch in if it looks like it's going to come apart. Okie dokie. So, right, the foliage. Now, what I'm going to do is just get some tracing paper. I actually need tracing paper, but and just draw. Right, so I'm wanting to go from here, kind of like reeds and rushes and whatnot. Kind of like that, I think, something like that. And then the rest I could just improvise in between. Yeah, that's what I want. Right, what I'm going to do, excuse me, is just get my friction pen. I'm not actually tracing it, I'm just kind of putting some guiding lines on so I know roughly where to stitch. Something like that. And there, and then something there. Oh, put it round in on there. Right. So they're kind of my four. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I can see the lines, and I should be okay with that. This friction pen will iron off. Yep, something like that. Okay, so I'm going to start with why haven't I got my threads? Right, I think it's because they're in another pot. I was kind of, yeah, look at that. That's a nice colour to start with. This is from my, out of my Stitch the Seasons pot, but it's kind of like an olive green coloured wool. So I think that would look quite good. Let's give it a go anyway and see. Need a needle. We use this little, well, not so little, a brute. Quite a large needle. I don't know whether it's okay to do. We'll see how it goes. I've used it before with wool, so right. What stitch am I going to do? I think I'm going to use a stem stitch. I'm just thinking, should I just use the stems, the wool for just the head of the thing and then go thinner? So it looks like, I know bulrushes are more straighter than that, but they're probably not by the seaside either, they're probably by a river, I'm not sure. But, yeah, I think I'm just going to do that for the head, so it looks like a little bit of, I don't know, a Sicily type, teasel type, bulrushy type thing. I don't know what it is, but that's what I'm going to go for anyway. I'm just going to finish that off, and I'm going to find a thinner thread for the rest. So I'll do another one. Just do the head of the This is just a stem stitch. I think it's stem stitch anyway. I'm terrible with my stitches. I do forget what they're called. Someone had to help me out the other day. It was a feather stitch, and I couldn't for the life of me think what it was, because all I'd got in my mind was fly stitch, and once I'd got that in my mind, I couldn't think what it was, but some kind soul took pity on me and told me what it was. Alright, that's that one. I'll just finish that off. There's a little one. And one more for that one. Oh, I don't know if I can get through the... I'm struggling to get through the fabrics on this one. Right, that one will do. And then there's one more down here. Alright, there's only going to be a little one as well. Just a couple of stitches. There we go. So what I need now is another colour that's similar. I'm going to hold. Yes, okay, so let me just have a look through my greeny browny colours, and they have to go to me. I'm just going to grab my other box. Right, so I'm looking for like a darkish olive green, which I'm lacking. I think they're in another box somewhere, I can't find them. I'll take that out, it might be okay. Oh, what's that? That's a brown. To take that out. Let's see what else I've got in here. Alright. I think I need to invest in some more threads. I'm getting a bit low. That one. Right, okay, let's have a look. Got that as well. I don't know whether it's too dark though. Where was that other one? I don't know whether I've got enough of that. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Where's the other end of it? Right, okay. So this is just this will be like a DMC type thing, 6 strand. There's 2 strands there. Let me get a smaller needle. Where did I put my other? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so this is 2 strands. I think I might double it up to make 4. Just because it's not quite thick enough. So that's 4 strands, and then I'm just going to do the same again with a stem stitch and just go all the way down from here. A few bits of fabrics that are up and need sewing over. Like that. Hold of it properly. Right. Okay, so I've got to decide what I'm going to do here, so I'm going to go nice on the screen here. I'm bringing it closer and closer to me. Right, let's just take that pin out for now. Right, so that's not too bad. I'm going to go down as far as I can, I think. Or am I? Yes, I am for, or am I? Because I want to do some smaller ones, won't I? I'm going to do one more, I think. And then I think that will be okay. Right, so that's that one. Finish that off. Oh dear, I've got a knot. Okay. Right. So that's that one. I think I might just have enough thread to do another one. I might go for a small one actually, because I'm not sure how much thread I'll use up. So I'm going to go for this one here. And again, stem stitch. I wonder if I can take that off now. So this is quite hard to sew through this ribbon. Not sure why. rid of that pin as well. That's not quite pulled through. Okay. I'm sorry about my horrible manky fingernail as well. It's still waiting for it to grow out. Trapped it in a cupboard just before Christmas, and it's taking a long time to grow out. I think I've just swapped sides. I have. Last time I think you're supposed to keep the thread on one side, and I've gone over to one side and then over to the other, but it doesn't matter. It'll be fine once I've got some more grasses in the way. Right, so that's that one. Okay, let's see how we go. Do they look like walking sticks? I don't know. I'm not sure about them at all, to be honest. I thought they'd look quite good with I don't know. I'm not loving them. We'll see. Oh dear, it's come apart. Right, I must remember it's 4 strands, isn't it, that I'm working on. So I need to take 2 away because this will be 6. It should be anyway. Yeah. Oh, there's 2. It's not going to let me do it, is it? Yeah, it's letting me do it. Right, okay, so that's a 2. That's there, and this is a 4. So let's get these 2 done, and then I'm going to do some grass. I'm not sure about these at all. I'm going to live with them for a bit, but I might take them. I don't know. We'll see how it looks when there's more grasses in. If I don't like them, I will just undo them and see what else I could put in the place. It might be because they're leaning over. I just need to keep them straight. We'll see. There we go, onto the ribbon. Gone over to the wrong side again. And again. All right. A couple more there. Right. Oh dear. What am I doing? It's all wrong. More fraying. Right. Okay, so that's that one done. I've got one more to do, but let's go on to some, rather than bore you with making you watch what I'm doing for that. You know what I'm doing for that. So this is a bit of a brighter green. So I'm going to do some grassy bits and bobs. So I'm going to just use, I'm just going to use 2 strands for this. It's not going to let me do it. should just, right, there's one, there's two, right, okay. Where's that? Right. So I'm going to do long and short stems of grass. Around the stems. I like them, actually I like that colour. It's kind of an in-between from this colour here to the stem colour. Yeah, quite like that colour. So I'm happy with that bit. It's just the heads of these I'm not happy. I don't know. Let's see. I'll keep them for now, and then if they're not there when I come to do my next video, you know that I've took them out because I didn't like them. So all I'm going to do is just do really simple stitches for the grass. Susanna did something lovely when I was watching a video last night. She's got some lovely wool, really textured, that she floated kind of along and attached. I haven't got anything like that, so I'm not going to bother. I might do some French knots though. But yeah, it was lovely wool that she used. But yeah, I might do some French knots down at the bottom as well instead. When I was doing this, I thought it kind of, although it's, I don't know whether it's the sand or not, and you know, like when you're on a beach and you can kind of, you find driftwood and rope. I thought it kind of had a ropey effect. It kind of looked like that. So it's kind of depicting the shore and a bit of stray rope that's been washed up on the beach. I've just gone and doubled my, I haven't, I thought I'd gone and doubled my thread. Washed up on the beach. Yeah. So I'm kind of moved, oh, I kind of like that. I've kind of moved up as, I must be following unconsciously following the ribbon. So I've moved. I'm going to go back down for this one. I'm going to be running out soon. I might need to get another. Right, I'm just going to finish that off because I'm going to run out. But you get the drift. The gist of what I'm doing. I'm thinking driftwood. You get the general idea of what I'm doing. Right. So that's that. Let's try a few knots, see how the knots look. I'm going to use the whole, there's 4 strands left here, isn't there? That's not good. Let's try again. There we go. So if I do kind of like, I don't know whether this is going to work either. Kind of like a little bit of seaweedy type stuff that grows down by the shore. It's been washed up again on the beach. In little clusters. Yeah, I think that was quite good actually. I like that. I may add in a few different colours. Yeah, I like those. They look good. Oh dear, that's not a good one. So it's 3 wraps around. Oh dear. No, that's not happy. I think I've completely ruined that one. I don't think I'm going to be able to salvage that. I don't know what I've done. Right. A little bit of brute force, I think. I think I take it right. Oh dear, it's still not come through. There's a right knot in there. The right knot. Get it through to the back if I can. It's not even going through. Yeah, got it through. Right. I'm just going to finish that off so I can get rid of that knot. Right, it's not doing it. It's a bit lumpy, but there you go. I don't know what happened there. Right, let's get rid of that. Okay, so, but yeah, I'm going to go along and do some French knots along there. So I'm going to finish that one off, and then I'm going to do some more longish, a mid-longish one in between. If I can find another green colour, or that's too dark. I've got that. What about that? That's like a sea green. That would look, do you think it would look okay? Oh, it's broken off. It's probably not that strong. Oh, blimey, they're all really short. I wonder if they're all like that. No, that one's a long bit. Right, okay. Let's try, give it a go with a different stitch. So that one goes through, yeah. Okay. Right, let's try oh no, that's no good. No, it's not very good. Try one more time. That's why it's still snapping off. I've got to be very gentle with this one. There. And then I'm going to go for a, I think this is a fly stitch. I think it's the one that Susanna's worked on hers. Yeah, it's definitely fly stitch. Try and be gentle with the wool. It's a what is it? It's a darning wool. Yeah, reinforcing and mending. So it should be strongish. Oh, I've lost my needle. Right. I quite like this stitch, much better. The effect it's making. Oh dear, where have we gone? In there. Right, so yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? I think I'm only going to, I'm not going to go, shall I go all the way down to the bottom, or shall I do it like a stem now? I'm just going to do a stem now. This is just a back stitch. And then I could perhaps do some long leaves, maybe. Let's see how we go. Right, so that's the stem. But like the, and if I do some long stitches, like couch, just so that I can manipulate it a little bit over. Just gives a little bit of a bend in the leaf. Yeah, I quite like those. Kind of like that. I might do some more this side. And then another one coming up, maybe. Yeah. Yes, I think I'm going to do that. So that's how I'm going to go about my foliage. If I've got enough of this that will last me. I quite like those. Those bits I'm not too sure about. I'm going to leave them for now. Or do you know what? If I took that off, look how they'd look. If it was, they need to be straight. I've made them look like walking sticks, haven't I? That's what it is. I think if they were straight, they'd look all right. They look like bulrushes. So it's just, I think it's me that definitely, yeah. I'm going to take the bits, the hooky bits off, so they don't look like walking sticks anymore. And I think I'll be happy with those. So that's what you'll see next time I do my video. So in the next one, I think it's all about decorating and doing all our little trimmings and whatnot. So that's what I'll have had this done. This will all be done, and then I'll be ready to do all my sequins and everything. So I'm looking forward to that little bit. So I think I'm going to leave it there for now and sort out this that I've done wrong. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Can you see that? If I take off the hook bit, they look quite nice. Look like bulrushes. Okay, right, that's it. So I'm going to go away and rectify my mistakes. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Okay, bye.